Chris and Walt's Top 10 show, where we count down the top 10 covers of something. I am Walt.
I'm Chris.
And Chris, I want to remind everybody that this video is brought to you by icecollectibles.com. Visit icecollectibles.com, Canada's best place to sell your collectibles. We've provided a link below. All right, Chris, let's get down to business. What are the top 10s today?
Well, today we're going to be talking about the top 10 Marvel Silver Age covers. Silver Age covers.
Now, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Basically Marvel in the 60s.
Right.
And so there's some fantastic covers.
A lot to choose from. So remember, these are our choices. So if our listeners or video watchers disagree, please let us know, and we'll let you know what we think.
Wonderful. All right, let's start.
All right, here we go. For number 10, we have Captain America number 115 by the great Marie Severin.
Whoa, I love this cover. I've always loved this cover.
This is a great cover. You know, this has everything you want in the cover. It has a great villain, some panic.
Girl in distress.
Yeah.
And it has the Cosmic Cube. It has Red Skull. And you know what? The way the blue is kind of exploding.
Yeah.
Right? Like the backdrop, the whole thing is just super, super dramatic.
A lot of energy to it.
A lot of energy in this cover. This is a great cover.
Love this cover. Number 9, Daredevil number 53 by Gene Colan.
Well, I always love this cover. I love, again, the light blue hues in the back. And to me, this is kind of a throwback, Chris, to those crime books of the 40s.
Yeah.
Where it's, like shootout and scales of justice and all that kind of stuff, right?
You don't see the gun blasts like this anymore, right? They don't draw it like that. They don't show the bullet, the trace of the bullet, I'll call it. It's a great cover. They've got, talking about the beginning, we've got Daredevil in his early costume, not Golden Age, he was not a Golden Age character, but also in his later costume as well. Great cover. Number 8. Avengers Annual number 2. Now, this is weird that we have an annual on here, but it is by the great John Buscema. Wow, what a jam-packed cover this is.
This is one of my favorites. To me, the Marvel style of Buscema.
Yeah.
Everybody's super muscular. What he did with the Surfer, what he did in the Avengers, he was like, I don't know, in that bullpen, I would say he was number 2 in the 60s to me.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
This is a fantastic cover.
This is great because it kind of has the original Avengers versus the next version of the Avengers, right?
Right, and it's a jet black cover. And, we talk about values a lot during these videos. And high-grade copies of jet black covers are so scarce just because any little ding kind of shows up on them. So you get yourself a nice copy of this. And you know what, Chris, with this one? If you ever come across a high gloss one, I mean, where the colors are just popping off.
Yeah, beautiful.
It's a beautiful cover.
Yeah, hard to get. Great investment.
Yep.
All right, number 7. Incredible Hulk number 104. Another one by Marie Severin.
Right.
I love this cover. I've always loved this cover. A lot of people say they don't like covers where the Hulk is in distress, but man, I just the Rhino rampaging and charging, and the Hulk looks like he's on his last legs here. I just love this cover.
Yeah, I think that little poke's going to just wake the Hulk up personally.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's a gateway cover too. You want to see the battle now?
Absolutely,
right?
Absolutely.
You look at this and you go, okay, come on, it's the showdown.
That's right.
Let's see what happens inside. Let's see how Hulk gets out of this one.
That's right. Okay, number 6. Interesting choice here. We chose for Strange Tales number 107 by, of course, the one and only Jack Kirby.
Yeah, it's a famous cover. It's one of those covers that was a huge cover back in the 80s.
Yeah.
It's just classic Kirby. It's you got to remember the age of this. This is like 1962, I believe. And this is the Golden Age timely characters hogging that thing. Because Marvel had just come out. FF had just come out. And it's just atypical Kirby. It's fantastic. Very dynamic. He's so good with motion.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I love this.
I always love the way he made the Human Torch bending in this cover, because when we think of characters flying, we always think of them kind of flying straight, and there's so much dynamic motion in this cover with the Human Torch. I just love it. Okay, let's keep on going here. Number 5, John Romita does an amazing cover here for Amazing Spider-Man number 39.
So here you go. Okay,
here you go.
Hey John. Steve's going. Yeah, I want you. This is Stan Lee going. I want you to draw Spider-Man, right? And Romita's probably just pooping his pants going, oh, how do I follow that?
Oh,
So he put a lot of great work into that first cover. He sends a message right off the bat. Hey,
absolutely.
I'm here
I'm here to stay.
and here's my work. And
Well,
how can you not love it?
I love the perspective on this.
Yeah.
Clearly, like it's somebody from down below watching something from going from above,
Hmm.
but you've got this great cityscape with perspective lines going everywhere. I just love this cover.
Very homage cover by himself. I believe he did it on that magazine, Spectacular
That's right.
Spider-Man in
Yep.
'68. And I
Yep.
think he did it again. It might have been him in Spidey Annual #9.
Right.
Another homage to that cover.
Love this cover. Okay. Number 4. Now here's getting tough here because we're getting some really great covers. Hulk King Size Special #1 by Jim Steranko. He really knocks it out of the park on this one with not only the colors, but the intensity of the Hulk here, and he plays with the logo and making it crumble and battling with
Fantastic.
humans. Oh, I love it.
It's fantastic. It's one of those iconic covers. It's one of those covers that is instantly recognizable. It's another homage cover heavily. It's on T-shirts. It's on magnets. It's one of those covers that is become larger than itself in
Right,
a way, right?
right.
So, yeah, great cover.
Now, the funny thing about this, talking about value and scarcity,
Mhm.
this one had a bit of a square bound to it when it came out.
Yep,
So it makes it extremely hard to get in really nice shape.
sure does.
So if you find one, be sure to hang on to it.
Or contact ice.
Okay, Amazing Spider-Man #50 by John Romita. Wow, you know what? I love this cover. We have Peter Parker walking away from Spider-Man with the all red cover, and yet somehow, an all red cover you'd think would be crappy.
Mhm.
Somehow he makes it work with a lot of motion lines and what's that moodiness.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, yeah.
Pathos. That's the word I
Yes,
was looking
that's what it
for.
is. Pathos.
Yeah,
Now this would be the quintessential iconic cover to me. Like from the '60s, this is the iconic cover.
right.
This is the most homage cover probably from Marvel from the '60s. This is instantly recognizable cover from a distance. Yeah, this one has it all, and this one is a key issue too.
Absolutely.
It's first appearance of the Kingpin, and it's just just a capturing cover. It's a fantastic cover.
Really is, really is. Okay, number 2. Which one do you think it is?
I don't know.
And here it is, Amazing Fantasy #15 by Jack Kirby.
Oh yeah, this is one of the grails of comics.
Absolutely.
Probably the number 3 grail all time of comics. I put it there as right behind Action 1 and Detective 27.
Yep.
Probably Amazing Fantasy 15 is the book, because I think Spider-Man. What character in popular culture, comic book character, can give him a run for worldwide popularity? Probably only Batman.
Probably.
Right.
Probably.
And Action 1 gets the nod because it's the one that starts it all off.
Yep.
But Amazing Fantasy 15 is that and it's the only one of the 3 really that is almost within reach of everyday man if it's in super low grade.
Right,
You know what I
right,
mean?
right. Yeah.
If
yeah.
you don't eat for 9 months, you can afford a down payment on
Well,
this thing.
And a lot of people don't know that Jack Kirby did this cover as
That's
well,
right.
right? A lot of people think
That's
it was all Ditko, right?
Well, you think the early stuff is all Steve Ditko. Steve
Yeah.
Ditko did the story. Steve Ditko did the covers from 1 to 38. We just mentioned that
Yep.
Romita took over at 39, but it was Kirby that drew everybody's first introduction to Spider-Man.
That's right. Okay.
Fantastic cover.
Here we go. And number 1, drum roll, please. Here we go. And we have Silver Surfer, number 4 by the great John Buscema. We talked about John Buscema before, but man, this cover just does it on all levels. It has great energy, great dynamic movement to it. You got some cosmic weird stuff going on in the background. Thor is on his a rainbow bridge there. It's just great.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's one of those ones, no word bubbles. You don't need them.
No,
right?
no.
It's got 2 titans of the '60s Marvels with Surfer and Thor about to go into battle. Cosmic Marvel, Kirby Crackle in the background, dark cover.
Yep.
Just absolutely fantastic. John Buscema at his absolute best.
Yeah.
This is just a riveting, iconic cover, easily identifiable, and one that everybody wants.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. That is a definite. Yeah, no, this is absolutely a great cover, and I think for sure you would all agree that this has to be the #1 cover.
Well,
Now, but
I'm
if you
sure
don't,
a whole bunch won't agree,
well, if you
and
don't,
we're
let us
looking
know.
forward to
Yep,
those comments.
that's right.
All right. So, Chris, this is a great time to remind everybody that we'd like you to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I think I'm saying all those things wrong, but they're all those things that help us with the YouTube algorithm. It helps our channel and it helps our videos. So please, all those little things are below. So click on those.
All right. Listen, if you don't like our choices, make sure you let us know which ones you like. And again, some great picks here. We've got Kirby, we've got Buscema, and Ramita. Lots of great pictures here.
Yeah, we got some fantastic stuff. This is a tough one because okay, you do something, an artist, and the top 10 covers an artist or top 10 whatever, and it's that Marvel. Silver Age Marvel is so broad. I mean, there's thousands of books in that era, and there are hundreds of worthy covers for this top 10.
Absolutely.
Right near the end here, I want to remind everybody that this video is brought to you by Ice Collectibles. Visit icecollectibles.com. It's Canada's best place to sell your collectibles, and I think that's a wrap for this video.
All right, well, have yourself a great day and stay tuned to the next one.